got a really strong feeling that it's here. What? This is a quest, guy. What are you doing walking around in here? Don't you see there's danger on all sides? And what are you doing here? There's a schmauder I want to test. If you fall ill and swallow it, chances are you'll be cured. But I've got to check that first. See, I'm running a real clinical test here. Give it to me, kid, and run from here quickly. Did I get it? Oh, shit, dude. Dude, alright. Anybody who hasn't played this game before probably doesn't understand quite the magnitude of like, what that kid's just given me. He's given me a schmauder, which is basically a bunch of random antibiotics mashed together in a mortar and pestle and put in a box. And if you ingest it, it automatically cures all symptoms of the plague, but it really hurts, so you have to have full health when you do it. If they let me keep it, I won't have the plague. Artemy! What strange manifestation is this? What are you doing here? Ah, I see. You must have materialized straight out of those whiffs of mist. You're being hunted, Ripper. Beware, they're closing in. Ripper? Me? How did I get a shameful nickname like that? Wasn't it you who stole Simon's body? You certainly didn't do it in order to bury him. You're holding a freshly sharpened scalpel. I never touched Simon. In fact, I'd never even met him. But if you tell the Bachelor that I've stolen his body and that I'm here, I'll be in a lot of trouble. A patrol will be dispatched here at once, and my mission will end in failure. Indeed. The Bachelor is very close. He won't hesitate to shoot, and you are unarmed. You know what? Don't tip them off. I'm not planning anything evil. Wait, forget it. You're not going to believe me anyway, so look here. If you don't turn me over, I'll give you my concoctions. They're good. You'll see for yourself. Or are you really unaffected by the disease? I'll take your concoctions. You'll make more, and I'll hand these out to the poor. Oh, fucking he's giving me trash, mate. He's giving me trash, honestly. It probably looks a lot more impressive. I nearly got infected. I didn't. Yeah, given that I've played his campaign now, I know exactly what these are, and what these are dog shit. They're basically just, they're immunity boosters. They're pretty good immunity boosters, but they are just immunity boosters. And they don't sell for much either, because they're considered contraband. So, appreciate it, but like, you know, whatever. So, I've got a choice now about what I want to say to Daniel the Bachelor. Obviously, I'm not gonna rat out Artemy to the Bachelor, because as a person, not a big fan of the Bachelor. It's kind of a dick, so I don't know why like I'd side with him. Do you know what? Even if Artemy had killed everybody in this town with his bare hands, I'd still say like he's not that bad though. Time. Precious time is slipping through my fingers. Wasted on trifles. Have you found this Ripper? No, I haven't seen him. You probably didn't look hard enough. He's bound to be hiding here somewhere. I've searched every room in every house. I listened to the banging of doors inside. I would even light my lamp, and now the wick is all gone. And there was no one in there. Oh, great. So I've wasted several precious hours because of that bloody sod. And I still haven't obtained any dead tissue. I feel sorry for you, Bachelor. Completely fucked him over. It's brilliant. That brought me such joy to my heart to know that I'd ruined his day. I've come to you with a very important task. If you answer my question, I won't bother you anymore for now. Tell me, is your father threatening Anna? Ugh. For how much longer are you going to torture my father? No, he is not to blame for anything.
Anything whatsoever. Remember it, in case anyone points the finger at him in the future. Why did I only give him my word? Someone's been sending anonymous threatening letters to Anna. She's convinced your father wants to punish her for something. He doesn't care about this Anna at all. But I suppose he's going to start now. Anonymous threats. Way to slander him. Thank you for telling me. I'll strangle this Anna myself, the viper, with my own hands. But who could be sending her those letters? They're signed Look Back. What did you say? Look back. I think I'm beginning to see now. Anna must have been involved with the caravan, which means Khan, the most likely writer of the letters. So that's why they're all suddenly assembled at the polyhedron 5 days ago and wouldn't leave. They had heard the seeds of the caravan sprouting in the town. Small wonder. I don't get it. Who assembled at the polyhedron? A while ago, all of the town's children darted for the tower on the other side, like sheep from a wolf. There was a mention of the caravan back then, but I didn't make too much of it. So Anna is afraid that her past will surface. A guilty mind is never at ease. And Khan has actually found out. And so? And so now, of course, he wants to kill her because of the caravan. His dogheads must have been prowling around the town looking for people with caravan connections. Now they know, but the epidemic has struck in the meantime. As soon as he pulls himself together after his grandfather's death and is done setting up the polyhedron's defenses, he will surely dispatch a revenge squad to Anna. And why had the news of the caravan fugitives frightened the children so much? Basically, they used to abduct children. It is said that they brought them up as actors in order to attract new audiences. They picked the best. But now, so many years later, there have been so many legends, so many ballads and scary stories about them that no one remembers the truth anymore. In the children's ears, the word caravan is simply synonymous with a maddening and inescapable horror. But it's only Anna and she's all alone. Khan will give her no peace regardless. In his mind, even a single living caravan actor is a being who will sow and spread the seeds of this senseless monstrosity. Like an infection of sorts. Really though, what was the point of the whole plan? They probably had something else in mind too. No, nothing. They traveled the country acting, singing, performing stunts and tricks. They took the bright children and left ugly ones on doorsteps as replacements. Like changelings. They were leaving fear, grief, hatred and monsters in their wake, while themselves becoming ever more alluring, beautiful, attractive and memorable. But despite that, people were growing more and more afraid of them. But that's a very clear picture of an imaginary evil. An evil that only pretends to be evil. What is real evil then? Nothingness. The absence of feeling and color. If a caravan like that had never existed, that would be the real evil. Yes. You do sound like you know what you're talking about. Who are you, Clara? Answer me. Whatever I told you now, you wouldn't believe me. Don't be so afraid of me. You didn't think a miracle worker would look like this, did you? That will soon pass.
Capella is very smart. I'm gonna say it again. Very insightful. Honestly, I didn't know all of that stuff about the caravan as I was reading it. So that's very interesting. Do you know what? Honestly, I'm not happy about what's on the top right corner of the screen right now. I think that's every single meter is in the red right now. Alright, update. I managed to sort out the hunger situation. It was quite costly though. I am back down to 10k. Unfortunately, I had to spend about 2,000 coins. Fuck you doing, mate? That's a wishing well. Why are you stroking it?
Her name is Yulia. She's plumb in love with me. You'd never leave my side now, would you, Yulia?
What do you want, girl? To peer into my deep well?
Tell me, Vlad Olgimsky, do you know Anna Angel well?
well enough, by a small town standards.
Tell me who she is then.
A fugitive actress from the Aces of Diamonds. She took up residence at the Willows and proceeded to remove the owners of that charming house from this world. A celebrity indeed. Though, actually, I've never sought intimacy with her. In fact, I only remembered about her yesterday. In connection with the medicine commandeering business. Why?
Here's what I wanted to ask. Is it true that your father's been threatening this actress?
What? And this is what you've come to ask me about? It's absurd. Our family doesn't care about this Anna. Well, didn't, until yesterday. But that's about her possessions, not her person. Possessions, I might add, that she'd obtained under very shady circumstances, and here's the result. She's making up imaginary enemies now.
Why is she so afraid of your father, then? It can't be on account of the commandeering yesterday.
She's afraid of the smallest noise now, and no surprise. A life of fear is the price she's paying for the horror she once helped unleash. You do know about the caravan, don't you?
Oh, so Anna was with the caravan.
Judging by what's coming to light recently, yes. She was with the caravan, and her role there was among the most loathsome. An enticing bait for the trusty children those trolls were intending to kidnap.
That's horrible. And what did they kidnap the children for?
To replenish their troop. They were collectors. Do you realize how the Kinds must have hated them? The caravan turned up at the exact time our children had settled at the polyhedron. And the Kinds saw that they had given the little ones of the town a magical childhood. The caravan stood at the opposite pole, as it were. A challenge, a mockery, a reminder for Nina and Simon.
And the Kinds know about Anna's connection to the caravan.
Well, it hasn't been proven yet. But the day they find out will be the last day of her life. Have no doubt about it. The caravan is a boogeyman that the Kinds hate with a passion. Punishment by the government would be a walk in the park compared to the scourges that the Kinds used to call down upon them.
Could it be that the Kinds have found out about Anna and are threatening her now?
If it's so, then it can only be one particular kind. The weakest and temporarily paralyzed one. The others wouldn't stoop to threats. They'd act right away.
Who is it then?
Casper, also known as Khan. Victor and Nina's son, and black-eyed Maria's little brother. My sister will tell you all about him. They were friends for a while. At one point, our parents even considered arranging their marriage, despite the age difference. But they were too incompatible.
Thanks for your advice. I'll talk to your sister.
Do I actually have to talk to Capella again? I've already talked to her. I forgot to tell her about the Bachelor, fuck! Hello, Capella. Sorry, I forgot to tell you the really important thing.
By the way, I found the Bachelor. How brave you are. Did he say anything? Is Loafer alright? Apparently, he found the boy and took the powder from him. He was acting rather strangely when I met him.
That's a lie. I don't lie. Because I took the powder. Alright, I'm not gonna lie.
Instead of looking for the boy, he got carried away trying to hunt down the Harrisbecks.
Oh.
Is it really lethal?
Wait.
Get?
Oh. Really? Alright. Chill. Oh, jeez. Alright, Anna. I really hope this is the end of this quest, because... What? Oh, no, this might be it.
I talked to the Olgimskis, Anna. Pray tell, what are they up to? They're not the ones plotting against you. It's the Kinds. Anyway, they've both been distracted now. Got themselves a boogeyman that's scarier than you. So that's how it is. Now I understand. Now I can see the whole picture. That is the point, now I realize. Woe is me, the ever unlucky artiste. I've played the part of a villainess all too well, and now no one is going to believe that I am what I really am. Thank you, my dear. Now I know which direction to expect danger from. Do you agree to answer my questions candidly and without prejudice? I do. Why didn't you... Let's begin, Anna. Did you cause this plague? I'm afraid I did. Afraid I'm guilty. For we will never be forgiven. We will be exterminated, all of us, with no clemency. No one will be saved. But how did you do it? It's all because I'm cursed. Because I've finally become one of them. One of the caravan. Weren't you with the caravan before? It's not true. I've never kidnapped a child. I was myself kidnapped at a very young age. Well, not literally kidnapped. My ending up there was more of a mishap. Why then do people say that you're a performer from the caravan? Because they wanted to make me one of their lot. Tried to make a singer out of me. Dressed me up in motley patterned stockings and a whalebone corset, so that children would come to look at me and listen to my frolicky songs. But it didn't work. Why didn't it? Because I'd been born ugly and mute. No one would play with me, and I couldn't even say mommy, all the while dreaming of becoming a real singer. I thought they'd teach me to sing at the caravan and make me beautiful. How would that be possible, if you were mute? They had sorcery in their blood. They made stage artistes out of children like myself. Nothing came out of my singing in the end, but I did become a true caravan girl. A malicious, obsessed troll, ruining children's lives and souls. It so happened that I was already here at the time. So, you were a failure as a singer, weren't you? And how did you become so beautiful? They fed me egg yolks and oysters, made me drink lemon juice, put a special toad on my chest so that I'd absorb its miasma. It didn't work. Then they decided to make me a figurine. But then there was a raid, and we got rounded up near Orv. I escaped with a snake charmer named Var. He carried me out. And why were you the reason the pestilence broke out? I had betrayed my parents. I had taken someone else's voice, someone else's hair. Then, when I was already there, I acted the same way the caravan's leaders would. I was hungry, so I lifted all of those things from Willow the girl, who then died. It was she that used to be the golden-haired singer. That's when the plague broke out. How was that even possible? How does a punishment for my greed? Willow Mellow had predicted that it would all turn out this way if the caravan got here. She had even been stockpiling medicine. The stash is actually all hers. All this time, I've been waiting for my punishment. I've twisted my nature so badly, I should have remained a cripple. And who was this Willow? She was nice. A real baby doll. But I did to her the same thing the caravan had been doing to children. Ground her into flour, unwove her into threads. I don't even know how I did it. Such injustice. You're a horrible sinner, you had it coming. I suppose I can't expect to ever be forgiven, can I? Too big of an honor for you. Having an entire town perish because of your greed. No, it wasn't your doing.
I'm struggling to understand if Anna even believes what she just said, because it's not true. It's obviously bullshit. She made that up. Oh shit. Alright, I'm having a conniption. I forgot about that. I'm starting to think that I should... My health's alright, but it's not good enough. Tell you what, at the end of the day, I'm gonna heal up and take that schmauder. That'll sort me out. So, I think we've wrapped up all of the events of the day. So we should probably go and speak to Alexander and tell him everything that happened. I really don't believe, like, most people right now. I feel like everyone's lying to me. Except for Capella. Is there anyone else who wasn't lying to me? I don't think there was. I think that was it. Jesus. This is not a good situation. Poor Clara. You are entirely your own mistress. But remember that time will run out soon.
I've talked to Anna. Some neighbor you have.
Not you. We. Or do you still not think the rod is your home? Tell me, what is your verdict on Anna?
She's innocent.
Are you sure, Clara?
I am sure.
Who is guilty then?
I don't know. Are there no more bad people left in town? Don't you want to know who caused the disease?
Be watchful, Clara. Careful you don't let a criminal walk free. The entire town will be slowly consumed, while your mercy is keeping the one villain alive.
Let the truth prevail.
Whoa! Fuck off! You absolute bastard! I hate it. I hate him. Why did he do that? He's dropped me down enough to not be able to shop anymore. You absolute fucking bastard, Alexander. He's not my dad, I've disowned him. I've just disowned him now. I hate him. Jesus Christ. Today was bad. Today was like real bad. I mean, I shouldn't be so pessimistic. Like, I actually did like all of the tasks of the day. I really feel like I did. I feel like I did everything I possibly could have done. So, don't know what else the fuck you want from me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and fucking sleep it off, dude. Artemy.
My teeth hurt with all the grinding.
I was trying for a special moment with Artemy. You gotta fucking ruin everything, dude.